What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today we have a different environment in the background for this review for episode 76. And the reason why is because, well, we just got done watching it, we're comfortable. We don't want to go upstairs to the office area. We're gonna record it.
Kotatsu.
We have a little,
It's so warm.
Yeah, we're comfortable. So we're gonna do this right here. So she finally just caught up. You guys might remember she hasn't been around for the last 3 episodes, and that's because she didn't watch one, and then they watched the one after that, and then we just watched all 3 all at once.
Yeah, it's kind of like an avalanche of not watching. So
yeah.
I just avalanched it opposite and just watched all of them.
It worked out though. Now, let me tell you right off the bat. The first half of this episode to me was, this is gonna sound kind of weird to say, but it was kind of borderline unwatchable for me. I did not like it at all for the first half. And the reason why is because Krillin's character has become such a, what's the word? Pussy. Let's go with that. He's turned into such a pussy. Now, excuse my language, by the way. Krillin has always been that kind of like, he was a meme in Dragon Ball Z. Like, you know, he was obviously badass in Dragon Ball, but then it got to the point where every character around him started kind of surpassing him, especially in Z. This is like extremely evident in Z. But the thing that made Krillin so awesome, this is why I discussed with Danny before, Jadentastic. What made Krillin so awesome is he still tried. No matter what the opponent was, he still tried.
That's
Even
true.
if he knew he was going to lose, he still tried. He fought against the Saiyans, he fought against Frieza, he got killed by Frieza, he got stabbed and got killed by Frieza. He fought against Cell. Even when Kid Buu popped up in the anime, because this didn't happen in the manga, in the anime when Kid Buu popped up in Otherworld, he fought him. On top of that, he also tried to fight against Super Buu as well. Like, Krillin has always been that go-to character to at least try. And then it's also funny because in the movies, whenever they released a movie, he was always the character that will pop in and then get knocked out immediately. The thing is, he tried. So basically what we're at right now is we're in the Forest of Terror is what they called it. And
On an island,
on
right?
an island, which is funny because we're watching Lost right now.
Yeah, that's funny.
I never watched Lost originally, so we've been marathoning it, so watching that, just kind of think about that. But basically, this brings out the terror of the past inside you, I guess.
The fear, really.
Which, by the way, the first question of the video is going to be, what is the one thing that you personally fear? Comment it down below. What is the one thing that you guys fear? And then what I want you to do is, I want you to take that fear and throw it out the window. Leave it on the comments, and then, well, so not obviously.
What's yours?
I guess probably spiders. I don't like spiders. Ooh, just imagine spiders just crawling all over you. Ugh.
I'm with Krillin. I think my fear is getting in my own way. And I think that is exactly what his main fear was in this episode, is that he's afraid to get out of his own way and stop letting these fears consume him and making him doubt himself. And that is the same with me. I do it all the time.
Yeah,
it's a constant struggle.
Which is why I didn't really like the first half of the episode, because it was just him literally running away. Like, Goku was over here just at least fighting, at least trying, and then he figures it out. Oh, wait a minute. All these people that popped up, which, by the way, another question I want to toss out there is, of all the villains that popped up, what's your favorite, like, nostalgic villain? Let's call that. Nostalgic villain from the Dragon Ball days. Not talking about Dragon Ball Super, but what you grew up with. I gotta go with Frieza because he was awesome. Comment down below as well. But like, I like how Goku was Goku. He overcame it. He realized what it was. He figured it out. And the second he went from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 3 to back to base form, he realized, okay, we're powering this. Which, by the way, the cool part was he busted out the Nimbus, which was a nostalgic kick to the early Dragon Ball Z days / Dragon Ball. So I like that. But then it shifted towards Krillin, and this is when I started to like the episode, because once Krillin stopped being such a pansy, he actually became cool again. He was like, okay, you know, this is obviously my fear. This is why Roshi sent us here. All I gotta do is, you know, calm my mind, and I got this. And that's when he started kicking ass. He became awesome again. You know, even Android 18 popped up, as well as Marin. They all started watching him. Like, that's
in the crystal ball.
In the crystal ball, yeah. That's when I started liking it. Now, do I hate the episode? No, I don't hate it. I just thought the first half was just kind of whack, just due to the fact that it's like, Krillin, you're better than that. Come on, man. You gotta fight this tournament that's happening next week, by the way. Which, by the way, finally, Universal Survival Arc is starting next week.
You know what I will say about Krillin though, the first half of the episode, yeah, he was like a pansy and stuff, but you kind of have to go through those stages where you're like in utter terror and just complete self-doubt before you can rise above that.
Which I respect that part.
Yeah.
I like that part. And I think they're actually gonna use these two
rock
episodes.
bottom. There you go.
Yeah, you gotta hit rock bottom before you can start getting back to the top. Which is, I think they can use this episode or these last two episodes to represent the growth that Krillin's going to have as a warrior in his arc. Because he's going to be fighting. So it's Android 18. We're also getting Roshi, which I still think is going to be weird, but we'll talk about that when we cross that path. But like now that Krillin has kind of like gotten over the slump, because like we saw him kind of decline more and more over the years in Dragon Ball Z. Has got to the point where he's completely stopped fighting. He fought once during the Resurrection F arc, which I thought was cool. When that happened in the movie, I was like, yes, my boy Krillin's back, he's doing something, you know.
Yay.
But like, even like, Resurrection F technically happened like a couple months ago. So it's like, what happened between then and now? Like, if anything, you find fighting the Frieza army should have, like, you know, buffed you up more, made you more or less of a pansy. So I guess
you would definitely think maybe it's his job.
It's possible. I mean, what happened is we saw him get shot. And he was like all worried about it. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because like he's accepted the fact that he's lame, but he's not really lame. Because Krillin is a joke, but he's not lame. He's awesome. He's still technically like one of the strongest humans on Earth. All you gotta do is just get over your fear, get back to training, and then like, you know, just take that one fear that you have and toss it out the window. And this is actually a message for everybody watching this too. Take that one fear, toss it out the window, and go do what you want to do. In which case, with Krillin, it is to become a martial artist again, which is kind of cool. The cool thing though I like is the nostalgic factor. Seeing all the warriors in, you know, Dragon Ball Super that we grew up on in Dragon Ball Z. And on top of that, they even showed a quick flashback to Dragon Ball, and that was updated animation. But it's always funny to me because whenever they have these flashbacks, every now and then they will create brand new animation for it. But then like whenever they do Dragon Ball Z, they just show the old Kai stuff, which is fine. It's fine. It just seems so out of place when it happens. But it does add to the nostalgic factor, so I'm not completely upset about that. But yeah, overall though, I gotta say I'm happy that this arc is done. I'm ready for next week. And it's going to get exciting. I mean, you guys saw Zenjan. You guys saw all the characters that were revealed over the course the last week or so. So this next arc is going to be a lot of fun to watch, and I can't wait to see what they've been working on. And that's why I know, like, I just want to see the character designs. I mean, we have 12 universes competing in one tournament. Think about that. 12 universes, 10 warriors from each. That's going to be a lot of new characters introduced. So bring on the toys, bring on the Dragon Ball DLCs. A lot of universes. And games and all that stuff. Bring it all on. I need that right now for me.
You're gonna have about 10 new figures.
You can never have enough figures. I'm gonna need to get another shelf upstairs. Yeah. Yeah. But overall though, the episode was good. In the comment section below, what I'm hearing for you guys is how you guys, I guess, what was your overall feedback as you were watching it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you hate about it? Yada yada.
Or you like him and you didn't like the first half, but you liked the second half.
There's been a trend with that. Like with Dragon Ball, like the second they have that transition with the Dragon Balls pop out, it's like, okay, I like the first half, well I like the second half, or vice versa. Okay, first half was boo-boo, well I like the second half. I feel like it's always like that. It's like the second that the Dragon Balls roll across and it transitions to the next part of the episode. Yeah. It's completely different. I mean, a lot of times, you know, it's the same, but every now and then you get that one feeling where it's like, okay, this needs to end. Because like I was literally sitting there watching it and I'm like, oh my gosh, the balls haven't rolled it yet. And then they rolled and I was like, oh, it just rolled. It felt like we were watching this for like 30 minutes now.
The balls haven't rolled yet.
The balls dropped. Yeah, but I mean overall though, I respect it and I like what they were going for. And again, it's gonna make more sense now that Krillin's gonna be back. Cause like if you're gonna bring back Krillin and have him be a badass, he can't come back out of nowhere and just be a badass. So now it's like at least you can say, oh well, the reason why Krillin won his fights next week or whenever the tournament actually starts is because he figured out yada yada yada.
Right, so you're saying it could be a very necessary little transition.
Yeah, he needed it. He definitely needed it as a character. He definitely needed it because I feel like he's also falling the same shit syndrome that Gohan has fallen into. It's like, well, I don't have to fight. You know, we got Goku, we got Vegeta. You guys do all the heavy lifting. I'm gonna just get this job. I'm gonna go be a cop. I'm like, no, man, come on. You're
and let everyone else save me.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen now in this arc, especially after he went through that little thing. So I'm curious to know how it's gonna end up. I hope he doesn't get knocked out, because if he ends up getting knocked out in the first round, being that character, it's like, oh, you cost us an L.
We know nothing about the other universes pretty much though.
No, for all we know,
the fighters could be on his level.
Yeah, they could. I mean, in Universe 6, the one thing that was evident is the fact that the characters in Universe 7 were vastly more powerful than the cast in Universe 6. The only difference was due to the fact that Champa and Vados basically hired all the tricksters. I mean, you got Frost who was literally poisoning people. Vegeta who they used a stupid barrier thing to kind of enclose it so you can use the heat ability. Butama can't get hit because he can transfer damage to like a different part of a dimension or whatever. Like that team was picked strategically. Whereas Universe 7, Goku and Vegeta are literally fighting the power of gods. You got, you know, Piccolo is a great strategist. Majin Buu, well, he fell asleep, didn't even fight. But like, the point is, you don't have to be necessarily the strongest or the weakest to participate, which is why I want to see what Roshi's going to do. Because Roshi is like, he does not compare to the fighters at all. But like, depending on who he goes against, this could work out in his favor more than, you know, another way. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. But overall, though, I gotta say I'm in between for the episode. It was fun. I'm kind of glad it's over.
I liked it.
I'm ready for next week. So yeah, but that's everything. So comment section below. Let us know your thoughts on the episode, your hype, I guess, for next week. We saw they're finally gonna bring out Brawl, finally. Because Bulma is pregnant. We've been wondering what's going to happen with that for the longest. Now we revealed that actually a couple weeks ago when it leaked, but now we can officially talk about it because it was in the next episode preview. So Goku is going to go to Whisa's place to train, and I guess he's going to go to the Omni King's place and ask about the tournament. I guarantee you what's going to happen is because everyone's waiting for this tournament to happen, and they're all like, well, this could happen at any moment. I guarantee you what's going to happen is Goku's gonna go to Omni King's place and be like, what's up with the tournament? And I guarantee Omni King's gonna be like, what tournament? Oh yeah! Okay, let's do it right now. I guarantee you that's how it's gonna happen. And then Goku's gonna be the idiot. It's gonna be like, dude, no one was ready, man. We didn't have a team yet. And then, you know, we'll get into, yeah, calling it now. Calling it now.
Wow.
Anyways, anything else you want to add?
I think that's it.
All right, well, leave a like if you had fun watching this review. As always, feedback down below, comments, thoughts, I almost said advice, speculation, theories, all that good stuff. Drop us one down below, and I guess we'll see you guys next week for episode 77, the official beginning of the Universe Survival Arc. So we'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.